tell our listeners, I could spend another 6 hours right now talking about all of the benefits that we see living in Spain, and the life and the society and the culture and the tradition, and how it's so patriotic. And, I love it. I love it how the Spanish are like, I don't care who you are, where you've come from, this is Spain.
Yeah.
And you will adapt, and you will take on our culture and our traditions. And I love that about them. So tell me about, or tell everyone, what's your day-to-day life like?
Yeah, I mean,
so you're selling big villas to Brits, like
everywhere.
investors?
Yeah,
Or...
I mean, really, I'm selling villas or penthouses or it's all new builds mainly. I do sell resales. So really, I'm working for myself. I'm trying to build my name out here, which I'm starting to really do. I'm meeting with a lot of good people. I collaborate with different agencies as well. And ultimately, my job is to represent the buyer. So I'm looking, I've got people from the UK. I'm meeting with somebody in Monday who's Swedish. So meeting with him. On Tuesday, I've got other clients as well. So basically, I fully use social media to get my name out there, and Google ads, Facebook ads, and everything else. I'm spending quite a bit on that, and I'm bringing people in who are looking for a property. If they use my service, it's free. It's free to them. They don't pay for me. So it's kind of like property sourcing, what I was doing a way
I
back.
was going to say the sourcing part never left. You just kind of molded it a little bit.
It's molded it, but instead of the buyer paying for me, it's the seller that's paying for me, or the developers that I work with. So it's taken me a good while to, there was probably about a year, maybe 10 months where I never made a penny doing this.
Yeah.
It was all about getting my name,
building your brand,
building that up, building the social
authority.
media, everything. It took ages to build that, because nobody's going to just go, there's Chris, let's buy a €3 million villa off him, right? So you had to build that up. So I had to really work hard and get my name out there. I'm always networking over here. I'm always in social media. I've just started a podcast as well, all about Costa del Sol. And it's not all about property. It's about what do you need to know. So things about visas. I've got visa specialists on. I've got people talking about the golf clubs, private jet chartering, because that's the type of people that I'm getting in. So different people, different schools, golf course, people coming on, and I'm interviewing them. We've literally just launched that as well. So every 2 weeks will be a new podcast, all about the Costa del Sol, not about me trying to sell properties as such, but just more about that stuff that's interesting to people.
Well, but what you just said there, Chris, and I know because I'm in the space. You just said I'm doing a podcast not about trying to sell property, but indirectly you are, because because you're delivering huge amounts of value for free.
Yep.
Educating people on the place, on the area. They're listening because they've kind of already got an interest.
Yeah.
And who are they going to go to when they decide to make that decision?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Chris is he's the local expert.
Yeah.
And he's British, right? Scottish, so he knows, right?
No, exactly.
He knows. So we're gonna call Chris. And it's so powerful. And I completely understand as well what you said about taking that time to build that authority. That takes time, but with consistency, right? Every day, putting your stuff out there. Being putting in the consistency, and it's like when people, they're seeing your face, and it's like, they start to put it together.
Exactly.